Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to International Islamic University Islamabad School's Sahiwal campus online lecture. This is the first lecture of grade 6 English. We will begin with the unit number 1 traditional tale, and its subtitle is The Shield of Kindness. Dear students, in this lecture we will cover the reading and explanation of whole lesson and understanding the meanings of difficult words. Teacher will explain the lesson and you people are required to write down the meanings of difficult words in your notebooks. Before we begin with the reading, make sure you have your English student's book, English classwork notebook and your complete stationery with you. Listen to the teacher attentively and write down the meanings of difficult words in your notebooks. Dear students, whenever you find anything that you don't understand, just note down and wait for the discussion session. Please open your student's book, page number 8. Let's start reading. First of all, we will discuss that what does traditional tale mean and what is in this story, The Shield of Kindness. Dear students, traditional means something conventional or related to old times, and tale means a fictitious or true narrative story. Of course, this shows that we are going to read a story which tells something traditional, something conventional, and I think will give a moral lesson in the end. Dear students, The Shield of Kindness is a short fiction story which clarifies our concept about kindness and in the end tells us how kindness is rewarded. In this story, an old father has a shield which is to be inherited to the kindest one of the three sons. He conducts an activity for testing their kindness and evaluates kindness in a unique manner. The story asks us to carry out a random act of kindness with no expectation of reward. Dear students, we should do things for people not because of who they are or what they do in return, but because of we are kind, because of our kindness. I hope you all understood that what does kindness mean and what is explained in this story. Dear students, write down date and day on the top of the page number 8 from your student's book and write down meanings or difficult words on your English homework classwork notebook. Read the lesson with teacher. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, prepare your classwork notebook page. You are required to write down date and day on the top of your classwork notebook page. After that, you will draw a line in the middle of your classwork page. First section, the left one is reserved for words and the next one meanings. You will write difficult words in the left section and their meanings respectively in the right section. Let's begin with the reading. Once there was a good old man who had 3 fine sons. The family's happiness was spoiled by only by the greediness of their neighbor, who constantly tried to steal them and even threatened their lives. Dear students, spoiled means ruined or destroyed. Dear students, in this paragraph it is explained that a gentle old man and his 3 sons lived in a village. There happened to live in their neighborhood a wicked person, a bad person who theft their things and even threatened their lives, and of course this stole their peace of mind, of course, and this destroyed their happiness. Back to reading. One day the old man called his sons and said, "My father's shield is the most precious thing I own. Only one of you can inherit it, so I am going to give you a test. You are all good and brave, but the greatest quality of all is kindness. I want you to go out and perform a kind deed, and whoever shows himself to be the kindest will inherit a family shield. Dear students, one day the old man called his sons and said, "After this, here comes a new thing, a new punctuation mark. This mark is called quotation mark." Dear student, whenever we write or describe any exact wording of that is said by someone, we enclose those wording in these quotation marks. These marks here are starting from "my father's shield" and ending at the end of this paragraph, "family shield." This shows that father's exact wording are beginning from here, "my father's shield," and are ending here, "family shield." Okay, dear students, what did their father do? He called them and asked them to go out for some days and perform some good deeds. Their father believes that the best good deed or best habit in some good people is kindness. He asked them to go out and perform some good deeds and prove themselves the kindest one, and when he will find one of them the kindest one, he will hand over the inherited shield to the kindest one. So what will be done now? They will go out for some days and will come and will tell their father what they would have done in those days and prove themselves the kindest one. Dear students, here precious means valuable, inherit means receive something as an heir. Here a shield is inherited. The shield belonged to their forefathers and is going to be inherit again to the one of those three sons. Okay, back to reading. After many days, the three sons returned to their father's hut. Father. Okay, dear students, this word father is enclosed in double quotation marks. It means that this word is said by someone. Let's see who said this. The oldest one said. Okay. Next, again quotation marks. It means that the continuation of the oldest one's wording. Father, the oldest one said, "I saw a woman wailing because her baby had fallen into the river. The river was deep and infested with crocodiles. But I risked my life and jumped in and rescued the baby. Wasn't that an act of kindness?" Dear students, wailing means crying with pain. Infested means overrun, filled with, and run by. Okay, dear students, let's see what had the eldest one said. He told that he went somewhere where a woman was crying with grief, with pain. When he asked her that what is her problem, she told that her baby has fallen into the river and the baby could drown in the river, or the crocodiles could eat him. So that's why the woman was crying. The oldest son jumped into the river and rescued the baby. Of course, in this act, he risked his own life but rescued the baby. Okay, students, now think. In his whole act, was that the kindness? In the beginning of this lesson, we have discussed that what does kindness mean. We have defined some parameters for kindness, that what type of acts are called kind. So, what do you think? Was it an act of kindness? Okay, let's see what has their father said. "You showed bravery," said the father, "but you were acting only as any human being should do. No one could stand by and let the baby die. Now, my second son, what have you done?" Okay, dear students, father said that the act done by the eldest one was just a bravery and a courage. It doesn't include kindness in it, because No one could see the baby drowning in the river or be eaten by the crocodiles. So um, any human being should do this. So the father thinks that this that doesn't include kindness. This is only a bravery and courage. And now he is asking his second son that what had he done. Back to reading. Well, father, I met a man who was carrying 100 silver dollars. He wanted to go to the market to buy food, so he asked me to take care of his money. While he was gone, I waited, and when he came, I returned this money to him. He offered me a reward for my honesty, but I refused. Wasn't that kind of me? Okay, dear students, what did the second son do? He saw a man who had 100 silver dollars, and he wanted to go somewhere and wanted someone to take care his silver dollars. The second son took his silver dollars and took care of that. When the owner of silver dollars came back, he returned those silver dollars to the owner and even refused to accept the reward. Dear students, what do you think? Is that an act of kindness? Okay, let's see that what had their father say. Dear students, here reward means prize. Refused means to say no to something. Now let's see what their father said. You showed goodness and honesty, the old man said, but that isn't real kindness. Now, my third son, what have you done? Okay, dear students, the father isn't considering the act of his second one, the act of kindness. So he is asking his third son that what had he done. Now let's see what had the third son done. His third son said, back to reading, dear students. His third son said, I walked to the high mountains, and there I saw our neighbor who tried so often to steal our property and even threatened our lives. He was lying across to the edge of the abyss, fast asleep. In danger of rolling over to his death. So, without waking him, I gently pulled him away from danger and left him to sleep in safety. Okay, dear students, what had the youngest son did? He is telling that he went to some high mountains and saw there the neighbor. Dear students, do you remember that wicked person, the wicked neighbor who theft their things and even threatened their lives? Dear students, the third son saw that neighbor. He was sleeping on the edge of a deep hole in the earth. He was sleeping there, and of course he could fell in that abyss. Abyss means a deep or seemingly bottomless piece of earth. It was so deep that it seems as bottomless. He could fell into that and could die. So the third son didn't wake him, but gently pulled him away from that deep hole, so he could sleep safely. Dear students, if you were there, what would you do with the wicked person, with that bad neighbor who stole their things, who theft their things and threatened their lives? The third son saved his life. Even the neighbor doesn't know that someone has saved his life from death. Let's see what their father said. My son, you did well, said the old man. Your act was one of the true kindness. This man has been cursed to us for many years. Yet you didn't take revenge on him, but saved his life. Dear students, curse means evil. Revenge means an act of harming someone in return. Yes, dear students, now this was the time when the third son could take revenge from the bad neighbor. but he didn't let him there dying. He pulled him gently away from the death. So the father says that this is actually the act of kindness, because this is an act of kindness without knowing that without knowing of that person with whom you are being kind. So the old man left the shield to his third son because he had learned the true meanings of kindness. This was the end of our lesson reading, dear students. I hope you all have also learned the kindness, that what does kindness mean and what does actually kindness means. Now you people are required to read the whole lesson with proper pronunciation and learn the difficult words meanings before the next lesson, so you can learn it in a true spirit. This is the end of lesson. Good luck students. Allah Hafiz.